in my dream, the sororities and fraternities were in the church.
She's telling the truth. I had a very similar dream. When I first became a Christian, I was going around churches looking for a church home, and I found one church that I really believed that was going to be my church home. I enjoyed the preaching. It was close to my school at the time, and I remember going home and going to sleep and having a dream where I was standing in the church sanctuary and I saw the entire congregation strolling. I was like, I need to get out of here. I walked out of the sanctuary and then I woke up. And it was maybe about 4 a.m. And then I went back to sleep. And it was as if the Lord walked me right back into the sanctuary and was like, no, you need to see this. I continued to see the entire congregation strolling. I saw the Q dogs over here. I saw the deltas right here. I saw the alphas over here. I even saw the pastor himself joined in with the congregation strolling. It was as if the voice of the Holy Spirit rose up out of my mouth and walked up to the pastor, and I said, if you do not denounce these letters, your ministry will never prosper. This is a spiritual issue. It's not that you just signed a piece of paper and you were in an organization that was bad. It's a legal covenant. You sign your life over to these organizations. You do rituals where you kneel down at an altar and you tell the God behind these organizations that you're giving your life over to them, the same way you would give your life over to Christ. And I believe that the Lord showed me that dream was because he did not want me to be in a dead church. Now, I pray the pastor repented, and I pray he warned his congregation, because when I finally told my pastor the dream, he ended up letting me know that a lot of the members were actually in these organizations. And I had no idea, because they didn't come to church repping the letters. They didn't come wearing it. But in the spiritual realm, God could not recognize them as his own because they were marked by these organizations. So when they were in church worshiping God, that's what God saw. He didn't see worship. He didn't receive a sweet fragrance. He saw those strolls. He saw them paying homage to the God behind the sororities and fraternities. So people who claim to follow Jesus, if you're attached to these sororities, you have to denounce it. You have to renounce it. You have to come out from agreement, because in the spiritual realm, in order for God to recognize you as his own, you must have no other gods before him.